All right, I just want to make this quick video addressing the real. All right, man. I think I'm not trying to bash you or anything. All right, or bash your people. I know you get a lot of hate, and you get a lot of hate from a lot of people because you're one of those guys that speaks on your own terms, right? You disagree with the people that are trying to control these games, okay? And that's your business. That's what you want to do. I watch a lot of your videos, and I agree. I agree with a lot of the stuff you say, but I also watch other videos like Zach Hubbard, okay, RFG. I don't agree with everything they say, man. I don't agree with it. If you watch my videos, I actually was a big critic of Zach and his gematria video. So I'm not doing gematria, okay? There's no question that I'm the people that follow me know I'm not doing gematria. I follow the money, okay? So I just wanted to put that out there. You made a pretty good video here up until this last part, which you go off on a tangent, bro. You go off on a tangent and you start talking about other stuff like that has nothing to do. I think you're just frustrated because you get this hate comments from these people criticizing your race. I don't agree. I'm not here for that, man. I'm not criticizing your race. I'm not bashing your people. I'm saying how the games are controlled. I made a video on Dan Bailey, right? Dan Bailey's white, okay? I made a video on how he missed a field goal, all right? How he missed a field goal. If you go look at my videos. I made a video on that, all right? I've also made videos on RFG, the beef between them and the gematria when I used to look at Zach's videos, but I'm not hating on them because they lost money. I just want them to admit when they're wrong. Okay, I don't care if they lost. I know they lost on the Colts and the Colts and the Vikings, right? They predicted the Colts and the Vikings would go to the Super Bowl. There's a lot of switch ups on that. I'll admit I lost on that game, right? But I'm not gonna cry over it and say, "Oh, I'm blaming them." The reason why I'm blaming Zach is because he switches up his picks. He doesn't correctly pick predictions, okay, and admit when he loses, okay. I don't know. It has a lot to do with his cockiness. I think actually people don't like his attitude, okay. I think people don't like his attitude, and that is why he gets banned from these channels that he keeps making, because people don't like his personality and his attitude. I think that's the main reason. If he would keep it civil, if he would keep it honest, he'd probably get a lot following, man. The dude puts out a lot of work, okay? I'm not going to deny that. He puts out a ton of work. I just don't think that his attitude, people like his attitude, okay? And if he would admit when he's wrong every now and then okay, he'd probably get more respect. But yeah, I don't agree with a lot of the stuff that he says. In fact, I don't agree with a lot of it. Okay, like the sacrifices and all that. I'm done with all that. I'm not following that. If you look at the transition between my videos, okay, I used to be all about that, and then I slowly started researching and doing my own work, and I slowly got off of that. Okay, I'm not doing gematria, bro. If you take a look at my videos from the past 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, I'm not making those type of videos, man. I'm teaching people how to win and invest in personal investments, okay? Just like a stock market, just like Bitcoin, when to get in, okay? It works the same way. All right? So I'm putting out informational videos and piquing people's interest, okay? Now, I understand when you bring in the race thing, I'm not bashing your people, bro. I know your people are talented, amazing talent. There's no question of that, okay? But I think you made a pretty good video here up until this last point. I'm just going to, I got to expose you, bro. Like, a lot of the stuff you say, I think you just got frustrated on this last end right here. You were doing pretty good until this last, 4 minutes of this video? 3-4 minutes? Okay, and I just think you're making stuff up. You say I'm making stuff up, but I'm going to show you right now why you're wrong. Okay, so you're showing my video here, and you're saying that I'm using gematria, okay? This is not gematria, man. If you take a look, what you said here is that this was gematria. This is the line, bro. This is the line of the game, It opened up at 3 to 5. Okay, so let me go back to this play real fast before I show this video to all these people that watch my videos, okay, which is only like 500. You say I have a following. I don't have no following. If I had a following, I'd have like 30,000 subscribers right now. You know, that's a following. So yeah, I'm not disrespecting my subscribers, okay? I appreciate that people are watching my videos and making money or doing whatever, you know, learning from this stuff, okay? But I don't have a significant following because I don't think that people, you know, people are aware of this type of stuff yet, you know? And obviously there's not a big, for gambling, you know, a lot of people, I don't even know if they use YouTube to come, you know, there's forums for this. There's like, you know, covers.com. There's other forums that people, you know, promote their stuff on. I could easily go on these channels and promote my stuff, but I'm not doing that. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, I appreciate you saying I have a following, but yeah, I don't consider it a following. You know, I consider it a small following, but it's not a huge following. Okay. And I'm not selling people no picks. I'm not selling people no packages or taking people's money. All I'm doing is trying to make money from the ads. That's all I'm doing. Okay. I put out informational videos, and I feel like I should get something back from that for putting out something free, for putting out my time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even asking people for money. Okay. I'm putting out informational videos, and people have said that they've learned stuff from me. Okay, so that's all I care about. Now, I'm going to show you this video here, the one that you were critiquing on what I said. Now, let's go back to that catch, okay, with 10 seconds left. What you don't understand is how much influence that play had, okay? You have to understand the mindset. Do you honestly think they were trying to go for a touchdown there? Do you honestly think that? See, before the play even happened, the mindset is not even to score a touchdown. The mindset is to throw a pass to the sideline, get out of bounds, and kick a field goal, right? That's a common sense thing to do. You think they're actually intending on scoring a touchdown there? Come on, man. There's no reason why they would score a touchdown there. There's no reason. That probably wasn't the initial plan to begin with, because you go out of bounds, the clock stops under 5 minutes, and you kick a field goal. If you notice the last 3 sequences between those two teams, they were going back kicking field goals as it is, right? So why not kick another field goal, okay? But see, with so much money on the game, they weren't going to allow that to happen. Plain and simple, man. If you don't see that, I can't help you, bro. I just cannot help you. That was not the plan for that to happen. Do you understand? You think Vegas is going to leave that much up for grabs, right? In the last play, the last second, okay, you think they're going to leave all that money on the table? It doesn't work like that, man. It does not work like that. Like, for instance, okay, you said that the guy got fatigued and he didn't make the tackle, right? Do you understand what that would have done to the Las Vegas casinos, okay? Now, the Saints were up, okay? They were up by 1 point with that when that play happened, okay? They were up 1 point, okay? They say, for instance, they set up for the field goal, okay? They end up winning this game by 2 points, okay? It would be 26-24, all right? 26-24 if they end up kicking a field goal after he goes out of bounds. Say, for instance, Diggs went out of bounds and they set up for a field goal. They win by 2 points, Minnesota. Do you understand what that would have done to the Las Vegas casinos? I'm just waiting here for you to understand that. Like, do you understand what that would have done to the casinos, okay, on this one game? All right, so they would have won by, it would have been 26-24. The opening line here was 3.5, okay? They would have had to pay all the people that took New Orleans at plus 3.5, okay, as well as all the people that were taking them later in the day when it went to 5. And then also, okay, when this line moved up, okay, all the people that took Minnesota would have lost, because all this money here on Minnesota was sharp money. It was all professional action. People knew. So, okay, the line moved from 3.5 to 5.5, okay? So you're telling me that they didn't know that this game would land on 5? This line was being pushed up for a reason, bro. They knew, somebody knew that this game was going to end up on this number. Somebody knew that. Like, I'm not saying I knew it. I'm not saying RFG knew it. Zach Hubbard knew it. Somebody had this inside information, okay? Somebody knew this. This is why they moved this line up in this direction. It moved from 3.5 to 5.5. Okay, so you're saying it could have been anybody, a sports bettor, right? Somebody that works for a team. It could have been an inside knowledge on somebody that works for these professional teams. Someone knew. What I'm trying to explain here is somebody knew that this was going to end this way, okay? Somebody out there knew this, all right? That's why they moved this line, and it closed this perfectly at 5.5, okay? Now, what you don't understand also is Minnesota closed at 5.5 at some books closed at 6. Okay, this 5.5 made a big difference, because if you didn't buy off of this, I'm going off of betting right now, so you might not understand what I'm talking about, but this line stayed at 5.5 at some books. Now, the people there's a lot of people, because I used to be one of these people before I started to learn about this stuff, okay? A lot of these people would follow these line movements and say it moved up 2 points, and then they would take it at a bad number, okay? They would take the Vikings at minus 5.5, and look what happened. It landed on 5. So all the people that got in late lost as well. So not only did the casinos lose or win on both sides, make everybody lose on both sides, they collected a ton of money by that touchdown, okay? That's what you have to understand. And if you don't even question it, I mean, I'm sorry, man, you cannot be helped, okay? You got to question it, okay? There's no reason for it, because you see that time and time again, okay? The casino, the sports books are not that good, bro. They put out a number due to power ratings, okay? They put out a number based on stats and statistics and power ratings, and they come up with a number. They are not this good, man, okay? The probability of that happening is very low, and it happens a lot. It happens time and time again, okay? And the casinos don't know. The casinos are not that good with numbers. Somebody influenced this line is what I'm trying to explain to you, okay? And that's what I explain to everybody that follows me on my channel. All right, so I'm going to let you take a look at this video, and you'll understand what I'm talking about here. So let me go back, and I'll show you.
When Stephon Diggs made this catch, it was already 10 seconds left on the clock. Okay, see, this lets you know that Phuture Sports, the way he talking about, he making this shit up. It was 10 seconds left on the goddamn play clock. The Vikings didn't have no more timeouts left. That was their last fucking play. He had to throw 61 yards. It was now or never. Okay? They let you know he don't watch the game. And see, look at this. He's trying to do all this gematria shit. This is why you fail every time. Gematria never works. Numerology never works. Y'all need to quit with this shit, man. Stop doing all these calculations. You're going to be making a fool out of yourself. Y'all need to stop letting RFG and Hubbard, man, troll y'all. Y'all looking like straight up idiots, man. And all this gematria numerology shit didn't help the Steelers win either. The Jacksonville's kicked their ass, beat them up, you know what I'm saying, stayed in control of that game. Jaguars just proved to be the better team than the Steelers right now. That Steelers-Jaguars game wasn't stupid either. Jaguars just a better team. The Steelers just got too arrogant and cocky, and they got no defense. See, look at it. Look at this idiot on here do all this shit. Yet you're wondering why he loses every fucking time. Yeah, so what they collected millions of dollars? Ain't got nothing to do with his ass. Because I guarantee you, some of the people who betted on the Vikings, they're getting some of this money. See, y'all gotta understand this too. Like Vegas is not losing money. Whatever money they lost, they gained back. See, the money that people lost from the Saints, they get that back. The people who betted on the Vikings, they getting their money. Okay. See, I don't see y'all mention the people who win these games neither. You got professional gamblers who know how to pick these games. And I guarantee you, whoever took the Vikings, they winning. They got at least about $100 or $200 or $1,000. But see, y'all don't mention them at all because they winning. Y'all only mention the people you only mad because you lost. Phuture Parts probably lost money in this game, so now you're mad as hell. You trying to come up with some bullshit, lame ass excuse why you lost. See, this shit happens every year. This is not going to change. This is why y'all need to stop. Phuture Sports do not need to be doing this shit. You're just wasting fucking time, bro. You need to get your life together and do something else with your time, man. You're wasting fucking time. You know, the Bears that took the Vikings, they ain't getting their money. I guarantee you. The shit get manipulated either. They ain't had shit to do with this. Future Sports, it's just your ass don't understand what's going on right now.
So, man, I don't even really need to explain it. You're just making yourself look stupid, bro. Like, honestly, you're just making yourself look dumb. I don't think you're fully understanding the way this shit works. I've been doing this stuff for over 10 years, man. I've been doing this since I was 17 years old, okay? I don't think you understand how this stuff works, man. You really need to I mean, it really takes dedication, okay? I'm not going to lie. When I was younger, I used to lose money, okay? Until I started getting more aware and getting more smarter with this stuff. That's why I put out this channel, okay? I don't think you understand how this works yet, okay? And until you do, you should keep watching my videos, man. Maybe you'll understand stuff, okay? And the thing that we kind of clash on is you're basically saying, I think I get the message that, you know, you've gotten hate because people are bashing your race, okay? Nobody's bashing your race, man. Yeah, there's a few people in my comment section that are bashing your race. Okay, that's their business, you know. That's not me. I'm not doing that, okay? And I just think you're totally frustrated right now about what's going on and how people keep saying that these sports are controlled, because they are, man. They're controlled. They're controlled by the money. I'm not pinpointing one athlete and saying, oh, he's fixing the game. I'm not saying that. I'm saying they're controlled events, okay? They're controlled events for the money. Because why the hell would I be and other people be influence these games, you know, in the first place, you know? And you keep saying that, oh, that we're losing money. I'm not losing money, man. Like I keep putting in. As a matter of fact, I didn't even have a bet on this this Saints Vikings game. I just watched the game and brought awareness, because I could have had a bet on it, but I didn't bet this game. I'm not out here betting every single game, man. Okay, so if you take a look at some of these games, like, I'm not even betting on these games, man. I'm betting on other games. Okay, like if you take a look at this game was on the 14th, right? Okay, so this game was on the 14th right here. Look at this. I'm going to show you right now. Look at this was on right here, Sunday. Okay, this was on the 14th. I watched this entire game. The line moved from 3.5 to 5.5. Okay, plain as day, man. If you take a look at the money on it, okay, look at the money on this game on the 14th. It tells you right here. Okay, 2 million. This is an estimate here. 2 million on New Orleans, 1 million on Vikings. Okay, there was more money on New Orleans. Okay, this shows you an estimate here, but there was definitely more money on New Orleans. Plain and simple. Okay, now let's go back to this game here on the 14th. All right. Now, if you take a look at my history on this day, I didn't even have a wager on this game, but I knew how it worked because of the money. Now, if you take a look, if you go from the third, these are all my history from my bets, okay? I'm not betting every single game because I know how these scripted games work, okay? I know how these controlled games work, so I'm betting on games that people have no profile on, man. I'm betting on stuff that people don't even look at, okay? That's how I make my money. That's how you should make your money. That's how everybody should make their money. Stop betting on these games that have, you know, a high interest, a high volume, because that's where you lose money, okay? Once in a while, if you follow the money on those big games, you're going to make some money and going against these big volume games, but that's what they want you to do. I'm betting games that nobody has interest in, man. That's how you make money, okay? Look at this. If you take a look at this history here, everybody loses games. Of course, everybody loses games, but the point of it is winning more games than you lose. Now look at, you see this winning history here? Okay, so I had to cut this video because it was getting too long, but you said that Tennessee was going to lose to Kansas City, all right? You also said that the Rams were going to beat the Falcons, okay? Both of your predictions were wrong, both of them. And yeah, you made a couple good predictions using stats, but you use stats on it, okay? And anybody could make those type of predictions, all right? But like I said, not every game that I'm betting on is on video, okay? Not every game. I'm putting out instructional videos, informational videos. If you follow my videos, you would know why I make these predictions, why I bet on these games personally, okay? You would know that, all right? Nobody's betting on Hofstra. No one's betting on Townsend. No one's betting on Iowa State, Elon, okay? These are the type of bets I'm making, these low-profile games, okay? I've been doing this since I was 17, man. And, you know, a lot of people don't understand this type of stuff. A lot of people don't get it, okay? And I think you're one of them. I don't think you're fully aware of what's going on, okay? I try to invest on these games that get no profile, that have no profile, okay? That people aren't interested in. These are the type of games you want to be betting on. These are the type of games that everyone should be looking for, okay? That's why I put these strategies out there, okay, and how to bet on these games. Now, if you would have, as a matter of fact, I didn't even have this Minnesota Saints game. I didn't even have a wager on it because I knew it was going to end like that, man. I knew it was going to be like that. I didn't want to deal with it, okay? If you would have saw it right here, this is my history right here from the 9th to the 16th, okay? Look at this here. The 9th to the 16th, the Vikings and the Saints were played on the 14th. It would be right here in the history if I had this bet. I didn't even have an NFL bet wager that day, okay? So look at this. You know, while you guys were busy betting on these games, other people busy losing money on these high-profile games, I'm here sitting here winning money on Elon, St. John's, and all these other small colleges, okay? Because that's what I do, man. I don't lose games on these high-profile games. I know how to recognize and when to see and lay off of a trap game. That's why I put these videos out there, because I want people to wake up and acknowledge that these games are controlled, okay? You know, I'm not saying that I knew exactly that the game was going to land on 5, but I knew that this game was going to have a fluctuation like that. I knew it was going to end like that, where a lot of lost hands, a lot of money was exchanged in that last play, okay? I knew it was going to come down to that just by years of studying these games, okay? That's why I didn't want any part of it, because you're not trying to find no edge by doing that, okay? So look at this. The Falcons right here against the Rams. You predicted the Rams were going to win. Look at this. I had 3 bets on the Falcons here. You know, I had the second half on the Falcons at plus 250 when they were already winning the game. So I had them winning even by more. You know, that's a very difficult wager to win, okay? Plus 250. I thought Falcons were going to beat up on the Rams even more in the second half, okay? Very few people are doing this, man. There's other people out there, they just don't put it out on video, okay? That's why we don't hear about them. But there's other people out there that are doing this stuff, okay? But this is not just to brag about this 13-5 streak. This is 72% hit rate, man. Okay, I'm not. If you watch my videos, I'm not making videos on all these games, okay? But I do put out the instructional video on how to bet on games like this, okay? You know, I'm not going to get anybody watching my videos if I put out this Elon College of Charleston, St. John's Villanova. No one's going to watch it, okay? That's why I put out other videos, all right? So for you to come on here and try to say that I'm betting on these games and losing money, man, you got it all wrong, okay? And I just think you got to, you know, I'm gonna expose you. I'm not trying to expose you or anything, but you know, you better do your research before you start claiming people are losing money before you actually you don't even know what I do, man. Okay, so I just wanted to show you here a little brief history of these games that I've been taking. Okay, now that's not to brag or anything about these games. I just want to show you. Okay, as you saw here, you know more people were going to take the Saints. Your prediction on this Rams game, okay? You said the Rams were going to beat the Falcons. But look at this. 3 million, man. 3 million. 83% of the money was on the Rams, okay? You think they're going to leave that up for grabs? You think they're going to let you take this? I guarantee you they won't let it happen, man. I guarantee you. Very rarely happens. Okay? And if they do let it happen, they're setting it up for something greater. That's what it is. Okay? Vegas is not going to lose money. And you got that part right. You got that part right, that Vegas won't lose money. But see, you don't understand how Vegas loses money. You don't get it. And if Vegas, see, the thing you don't understand is if Vegas were to let all these teams win that you claim, okay, they go broke. They go broke. No, because a lot of these games are lopsided. A lot of them, okay? They have to have one side win, okay? So that's the thing you don't understand. These games aren't getting even action, all right? So a lot of these games are getting lopsided action, so they got to control it the other way, all right? So that's basically all I got to say in this video, but, you know, stop bringing race into it, man. I know a lot of people are commenting on your stuff and you're getting frustrated, and just leave it alone, man. Just don't worry about it, okay? So that's basically all I got to say in this video. I see you. I'm watching your videos, okay? All this name calling and stuff. And I know we clash on a lot of stuff, but that's the way it is. You go by stats, I go by the money. And I'll challenge anybody one-on-one. You know, I'll pick more predictions than they are, okay? I'll challenge anyone. I'll even challenge a guy like Vegas Dave. Vegas Dave predicting these games, you know, I followed him on this game right here, the 13th, Atlanta Falcons. But you don't see me making a video on, you know, why he lost this game. You know, I'm done with that stuff, okay? The only thing I want is people to admit when they're wrong, admit when they make mistakes. And I have a couple videos on that because a lot of these guys are scammers. A lot of these guys out here putting out these predictions are scammers putting out these predictions, okay? But just keep it real. I mean, you used to be Zach Hankins, okay? Zach Hankins, but you changed your name, all right? So I'm watching your videos. I see you. I see your videos, okay? So I'll leave it at that, man. I just think you got frustrated at the very end. But do what you do. I'll do what I do, and we'll leave it at that, all right? So, but stop following these statistics, man. It's not going to get you anywhere, all right? So I'll be back with another video. So comment, rate, and subscribe. Thanks for sharing my videos, and I'll see you then.